Alright, we are going to do a little bit of an introduction. We're going to play a little bit of Zenless Zone 0. We're going to pray all of the little audio issues and glitches are finally done, and it can actually just work this time. Oh, that is asking for a lot at this point. That is asking for the world at this point. But we will try. In any case, we're going to play a little Zenless Zone 0. We're going to do the story. I never actually did it last patch, so, well, I did part of it. I did the first half, I think. I think we'd actually look at that. Yeah. The journey section of Internaut. Yeah, there are two more. I did half of it. Yeah. So we're going to finish up this half. We're going to probably start on the next... Oh, there are 5 parts, so it's even longer. Probably start on the next half, and this has got to get knocked out before the new patch drops this week. So, got to get through this. Probably going to skip some stuff. Maybe I'll read the audio. Or dialogue, not the audio. I'll listen to the audio. It's always nice when it's voiced. And I'll try to read some of the dialogue. Maybe most of it, maybe all of it, maybe not all of it. Depends how bored I get. Anyway, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Do a little bit of exploration. And in any case, we'll head over and we'll talk to Wise. Oh god, I have to start reading everything now. Out loud. I have to start reading everything now. Out loud. I definitely wasn't ignoring everything and just pressing X quickly. Okay. We'll actually try reading the story for at least a bit. Yeah. Well, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists? I don't remember what was going on in the story. It's been like a month. Okay, anyways. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Was he involved? Oh, are these the people he was involved with? Did we know that? I don't remember. Yes, I agree. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. Fair. We should definitely find Ju Yuan and get more information first. I'll go investigate at PubSec. I'll leave it to you then. Come back soon. I'll gather some information on the Internaut. Where's the story? Yada yada yada. Yep. Oh my god, I'm actually doing the story. I've put this off for so long. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I think the last time I've been in here was when they actually made this map. So...
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here!
Yep. Hi, Ju Yuan. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I want to ask you about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The Commissioner closed the case, citing personal misconduct. Why would that close the case? I already found it strange and wanted to investigate further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to investigate it, to get involved in this matter any further. I would assume so. You looked up to the guy. It might be a bit of a conflict of interest, but probably shadier than that. Sounds suspicious. That it does. Yes. But it could also be my sensitive position. Fair? As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within the Bureau, and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleague at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. So now I have to do the investigating? Well, I guess that's the point, but you're actually a cop. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. That always seems to be the case. No, never mind. You work on that one. Fair. Okay. There's an organ trafficking case and some other odd missing persons cases as well. Yeah, you know what? The internal investigation matter that apparently the teenager is doing does probably take less precedent over a organ trafficking ring. Kind of shut my snarky attitude down there, Ju-Yuan. Good job. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions. Alright. Let's see, point of interest. Talk with near PubSec security officers. With nearby. Alright. Peaceful public security. Okay. Hello, how can I help you? Did you know Bringer? Wasn't he like the chief? Wouldn't everybody? Okay. You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not Inspector anymore. He's very dead. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estate. That is sad. Is there anything special about them? Special? No. Just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. But I couldn't find this notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Could be in the Hollow. Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. That makes sense. So Yanagi's probably looking at everything. Maybe it's because of the higher-ups suspect. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in PubSec. What? Wasn't Bringer a mole? Yeah. Probably are more. Actually, that is a bit concerning. I mean, obviously the police being, infiltrated and corrupt and everything. I mean, but come on, you can always trust the police. There's no such thing as a corrupt cop. Abusing authority. Yeah. Alright. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Okay, security booth. I'm not doing the sounds. I'm not. And nah. That's the best I got. Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer? I know. I once caught him in the bathroom. You caught him doing what? Okay. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. God, that could have gone so many worse places. Okay. Don't record things in the bathroom. Wow. Definitely innocuous. Probably the men's room. That doesn't necessarily make it. It's fine. Okay. Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short? Or was it just Mr. Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. God, we hope so. Otherwise, that's exactly why he was doing it, and that creates all sorts of problems. The fact that he was... I don't know, what was he? A spy? Working for another organization? I don't know. Did he do anything else illegal? Probably many things. Probably not just the recording in the bathroom. Whatever. It's because I'm a Bangbu that I happened to witness something like this. Oh my god, Bangbu's probably witnessed all kinds of crazy crap. Like a nanny cam, right? People do all sorts of wacky shit thinking, oh, it's just a bang... Off topic. Just keep reading. Oh, good, we're done. Wow. Yeah. Wonder how often Bangbu get their memory wiped because of whatever they witness happening. Oh, got another one. Weathered public security officer. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know about Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Of course not. Oh, good. Boss has told us not to talk about Bringer. Probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. Sure, but they have to be chomping at the bit at the fact that he... Actually, I don't know how much they do know he did. Yeah. The reporters should really be talking to you. Lots of them, in fact. They should be staking the building out. Sigh. Why did I say that? Just actually sigh. I really don't know why he turned out... I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Questionable. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. Like he was a different person? Or... midlife crisis? Usually they just buy a Corvette. Espionage could be an interesting midlife crisis. I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow, or had witnessed something terrible. Yeah, trauma does that too. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed from... Unscathed, how strange. Didn't you just say he was injured? Did I misread that? Do you have any other information? Ah, I remember now. Seems like Bringers had memory issues? Okay. For a long time. Oh, okay, I just misread it. Always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this information with Yu Yuan and agree to meet at Hollow Special Operations. These tend to fly by. It looks like I can just hit X this time, but I might not be able to read it all out. Sometimes. Occasionally. Looks like I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. Hollow Special Operations, right? HSO. This is a cool building. They could really use to expand it. It's a pretty small map at this point. Ooh, fancy. But why? Aren't pins and string just as effective as... Nah, still neat.
Today's training.
Oh god. I'm Yabi. Gonna fight with the cat again? You're here. Julian has already told me about the current situation. You have already found Olivebringer's belongings, nothing unusual so far. We've already. I heard he had a notebook. Sure. A notebook. I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, really? So, the stuff he was recording in the bathroom was just minutes of the meeting? After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. Just letting a civilian listen to it. That's totally fine. There's one that's heavier than the others. What do you mean by heavier? Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Oh, literally heavier. Oh, I thought content-wise, I thought we were talking like a hard-boiled detective there for a second or something. No, it's just actually like a hollowed-out book or something. A tape. So like maybe a puzzle box sort of idea? A little compartment? I don't know. Let's take a closer look. Wait, if you played all of them, then wouldn't you have inspected it? I'm confused. After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. Okay, are we saying physically heavier or more data? What the fuck are we talking about? This heavier thing. I see, this must be the reason for its weight. Why? But how can we decrypt it? Okay. I hate to just keep speculating like this, but heavier? It's not physically heavier. If we're talking about a recording, it's just a larger file. Maybe oddly large for its amount of data recorded. Because, you can hide data that can't be viewed, at least by easily viewed. But I don't get the wording. I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. I mean, our character... Oh, Jesus Christ, we're just doing a minigame. I was thinking it'd be something a little... This is why you need the TV mode. Like, I get that they did way too much, especially with that Hollow 01. That was just bad, but... This is when you would want to use something like that. Okay. This minigame's fun enough, so it's still weird. It's just gonna be weird. Oh, what kind of game is this like? I was gonna say it's like Like a QTE or, I don't know, a rhythm game, but not really. I mean, it is, but, oh, there was a shooter like this where you went around in a circle. You were, like, flying down a tunnel tube thing. It was very trippy. Very cool looking. You did it, as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. I mean, what way? Don't know, but... Okay. What secret? Sokaku. Sokaku wants to know. Juyuan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding. There might really be an answer inside. Yeah, let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth. To force the truth.
All right, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy... Nope.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power.
Bit of a tone shift.
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Juyuan in particular looks crestfallen. Are you okay, Juyuan?
Are you okay, Juyuan? Don't be so sad.
Right, don't need to say her lines.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... Even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What
Do
did
you?
Bringer say during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
Oh. Right, that's a thing.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
That's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
Or was brainwashed, corrupted, and taken over. Made a slave to them somehow. You know. Or he joined a cult. That's fine.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
I never expected the investigation to lead to this. But what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Then I'll think about the next steps. Okay, so I guess Bringer went into the Hollow to rescue civilians or whatever, and almost died, and then witnessed a miracle. But I thought the miracles were... Was it a miracle, or... What were they called? Like that thing in Kaleda's father's machine they were working on. Is that what they were called? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah. So witnessed something that changed his personality, caused him to start acting differently. Or possibly took him over, which is more what I'm wondering. Was it a choice of free will or not? Because I can be sympathetic if the guy was basically hijacked, you know, to do whatever they wanted. If not, then just a douchebag. Guess we find out. Oh. Vampire girl. Everybody I saw online was very obsessed with her. She just does kind of creep me out, though.
I've
Which
been
is
waiting for
kind of
you
the point,
for
I think.
quite some time.
Yep. Stalkers tend to do that.
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
Sacrifices. Not miracles. Sacrifices. That's right. Is she gonna repeat this? Like, do I say this or does she repeat this? I'm not going to say it.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
See, literally just a goddamn stalker. That... I still find it creepy. I just still find it creepy.
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Well, the stuff we just went through.
He did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
That was my question
The
as well.
Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
That's ominous.
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I don't know if I'm picking this one or not. Fine.
All right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around.
Hi, kitty cat. No, I'm busy. Good boy.
By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Oh my god, no. No. She got winded, like, every single time she stepped in the hollow.
Nope, I can't fight.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
What part's more disturbing about this? The fact that she knows you're Phaethon, or the darling lord part, which implies, I was gonna say a level of devotion, but yeah, more creepy obsession, really? Again, she just is a bit off-putting.
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
Oh. She doesn't know. You know what? I'm doing the second one. I'm doing the second one because it could be funny.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon.
Very obsessed,
But
I see.
I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Alright. That was kind of cute. Creepy. Still creepy, but cute. Sure, I'm a fan.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
Okay. After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love for Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour. Oh my god. You know what, obsessive fans? Yeah, been there, done that. They could literally be talking to a wall. You could walk away, it wouldn't matter. Not that I don't do that occasionally. Anyway.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
But what is there? Proxies work behind the scenes. How much could you know to talk for an hour? Well, following, I guess. Not like literally, but anyway.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
Ah, I was caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. Guess that makes sense. I need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. Speaking of, how did you know I was a proxy? Because, I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. Oh, yeah, right. You do have a partner. I may look this way, but I've gotten a pretty impressive job. And I know many secrets. Since we've agreed to work together, What's the deal with you and Exaltus? I must foil the Exaltus schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltus in detail. Belle, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Maybe you can use the old methods and connect to EOS instead. That would be the safer option. Yes, I would. It's what we've done all of the game up until now. But if we connect to EOS, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. That's what we're going with. That's what we're. That's the whole reason. So the writers are using the fact that she knows. I'm assuming she knows Phaethon uses a Bangbu. No, doesn't everybody use a Bangbu? And instead we're going in personally, which has never been done before and is not done by, I'm assuming, the other proxies? I have no idea how proxies work. They never really explained how proxies work. If they go in hollows or if they send a Bangbu with a carrot, like, I think they're supposed to do. I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird choice of framing it as this is why this has to happen this way. Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's a device for driving the story forward and making you have to actually go into the hollows yourself, which is, you know, somewhat more interesting. Let's just go in. If you insist, Belle, alright then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. And we're just going to jump there. And I kind of liked just using EOS and running around the hollows that way. And having... actually playing the characters. Well, maybe they'll introduce more mechanics for Belle and Wise, and it'll be more interesting. What the hell is Ambi doing here with Trigger?
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
Same.
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
Oh, right! We didn't actually interact with her last time. That whole thing. The really sad backstory of her and her companions and sisters. Just playing that story was kind of traumatizing, Jesus.
I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archives. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them. Yes, I do.
I've recently
Remember that,
dug up
actually.
some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her
Okay.
trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular.
I mean, It definitely does.
For me, it's just another outfit now.
Hmm.
We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Friend is a different word
Ambi,
for it.
one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Oh, right.
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
That was creepy. The fuck was that?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there.
Oh god, don't tell me we're gonna have another traumatizing backstory.
So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Sienna? I guess. Steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. Yeah, people tend not to just burst into tears, so.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Completely off topic, aren't your ears set really far back on your head? Like, aren't Thyron ears usually further forward? Is that a weird detail to point out? Is that like... Am I being... I was gonna say racist, but specious? Is that a thing? Anyway.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Is there a Thyran character around here I can look at to see if their ears are... I don't know. Not as far back on their head. Is that weird? Should I just ignore that? I'm just going to ignore that. That's probably rude. Oh, I actually have to go to the Hollow. Usually I just go to the HDD. You know what? This is a bit different. I like it. Oh, but I'm literally just going to walk over there to, I guess, the road. So not so different. Ellipses. Why did you suddenly decide to help? Again, I think that's Sienna. I don't know if I've ever seen that name before. I thought you didn't really like her. Proxy, do you believe in fate? This is gonna go places. I don't know what that's a reference to. No, I'm cynical. I see. That sounds just like something you would say. Does it? Really? Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the Hollow.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
If only the battlefield was...
New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Yeah. So, I saw people online talking about the dialogue, especially, I think it's just the English, having very long pauses. So I'm probably just gonna have to stand around sometimes. Is she just following me?
Leave it to me,
So I have
Ambi.
control of Trigger and Ambi. And Vivian's just gonna be there? Okay.
Engaging head-on. Ether ribbon activate.
Sound strategy.
At least I know how to use these two.
Here, move behind me.
I like this. I guess it's nice that she's actually attacking on her own. That is surprising. I don't think that's happened
I'm on
before
it.
now.
Out down.
You're in my
That's
sight.
actually a really interesting point.
Adjusting for wind.
Yeah, I don't know that we ever had characters attacking
Now you pay.
with... Yeah, no, that is new. Characters attacking with you, but weren't on
In
your
position.
team.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Alright, let's see how long the pause is here.
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to
Okay.
do with it.
Oh, these are long pauses.
Despite a bad ending.
Okay. That might be a little bit weird. Because there is no way in hell I was going to be able to get through that entire dialogue just walking through a pipe.
Wide open. Move behind. Resolve.
Okay. Well, this one is
Reach its
not
mark.
Wait on cue.
Quick shot.
Yeah. Maybe I'm triggered just, I don't know. They're fun enough to play, they just don't hit as hard as you really
Let's
wish
use
they
that
would.
fissure to head to the next location.
Let's just make sure there isn't anything hidden around here. I have to pick up. Nope. I do like coming into old areas from different angles so that it looks a little bit different.
This is the place.
It's a good use of resources.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
I still don't really trust her. Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Sort of. It's been like a month since I played that. Unrecognized during his lifetime. Yep, that seems to happen a lot. His works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like Sorry. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. No. These pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries for famous works. Okay. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. Oh, did he hang himself in a jail cell? Never mind. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Yep. What was the thing going around? I am not depressed and would never take my own life. Also, I don't currently work for Delta anymore. These big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. Yeah, my condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are these big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. Oh! I do remember them being assholes. That's something I remember from the last part that I played. I do. Okay, the matter that I just discussed with Miss Amby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't rely on any keepsakes, and I don't need those to remember him. Wait, didn't we have a wife being distraught about her husband's death? You know, an artist, Justin Astor Yao's story, where she tried to kill everybody? And the power of magic, song, and bullshit made a whole building fly, or the top of a... God, that was weird. Power of song and bullshit sci-fi magic. Okay. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Vivian and Sienna step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regardless, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. A description of the item would probably be very handy. Off the table, please. Good girl. Alright. Oh, damn you. It's right there. Fine. But I'm going up here instead, looking for your wedding ring, because now I'm annoyed. Oh. I did the right thing. Always turn around. Whenever you're told to go one way, turn the other way, run towards it. You might find something. 9 times out of 10 you don't, but you might. Alright, sweetheart. Down. Don't mind the occasional cat jumping up on the table and making noises into the mic. Do I literally just have to go around the backside because of that stopping me? Okay, that was bullshit. Don't even get polychrome. Hi. Yes, I hear you purring. What? No. Alright, let's actually find this thing. You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly there are no signs of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Proxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Yeah, definitely. Do I really look like I want to eat these leftovers? You actually do. Just a little bit.
There's leftover
I mean,
food
if they're
here.
perfectly good.
I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Wait, what? Like, because it's spoiled?
Neither do I.
I mean, I imagine in the bag is just spoiled food. Although if it's been out there long enough. Yeah, no, you know, that was the right decision. Let's just walk away like we never saw it. Suspicious item. What even is it? Reminds me of like a groundhog or something. Okay. Stop. You find a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. Yeah, let's just feel the toy up. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Actually, that would be a pretty good hiding spot, but... Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it. Then why did...
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Wait, the toy's emotionally stable?
It's pretty cute.
I mean, given the group I'm with, I guess something's gotta be emotionally stable. And it's the toy sitting on the bench in the hollow. Sounds about right. You find a lunchbox after bracing... Yeah, that's gonna smell. After bracing yourself, you crack open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. Definitely lucky. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Would it? I mean, it would be a weird proposal, but... Is that the main concern? No. No, it's not.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Oh, yeah. Forgot we're in a hollow. They're probably not. The door or the sign? Oh, the barrels. Okay. You find some scattered oil barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling a ring inside them. Why would... Okay. does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? You looked in an old takeout bag, a stuffed animal, a lunchbox, and now oil cans. It's a fucking wedding ring. Look on the ground. What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Because it's a small item. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. So a trap. Let's go back.
What's wrong, Vivian? You've seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Oh, I did get the name right.
I hope so.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Why would it?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Oh. Well, that's not good. By the time you return, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully. Oh, shit.
Her vital signs are gone.
What? We were around the fucking corner. What?
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
Oh, good. I was waiting for the trauma. Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter.
Oh, good. Medical debt's a thing in New Era do as well. Awesome. So this is just the US, right? This is just the US, like, 3 years? Okay.
So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
Oh, insurance fraud. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about insurance companies, sure.
Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's
That's
only
so
what the
goddamn
Ravenlocks owe
impressive.
me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment. as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
Oh god. Okay. Brace yourself for trauma.
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. Oh, God. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter, Mira, for life. Though, it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Yeah, it's insurance. Whew. How best to tackle the subject of an insurance company and their head, maybe CEO, their tactics, and people's response to said tactics. Man, I do occasionally enjoy some Mario games. No reason to talk about that. Anyway. Maybe Topps demands it, maybe he wants to improve his reputation. Yeah, definitely the first one. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family has fallen out of favor with Topps for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Topps. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I just forgot, but her corpse is just there. Just to the left. Just off screen. Well, still on screen. It's just sitting there. Could you put a tarp over her or something? I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless. Everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she said was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone. It seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy.
Yeah, can we please attack something?
That the future can be changed.
Coming from the person
That's kind
who has
of an
prophecies.
out of the blue question. Let me think. I think it can.
Another scene in a movie. Is that so?
I mean, doesn't the fact that she has prophecies sort of indicate that the future can't be changed? It's set in stone? Wow, body's just gonna sit there, huh? Okay. Oh, fuck. Her whole thing. We're playing as Ambi. Just a lot of trauma sitting here. Let's go beat something to death, I guess.
This has happened countless times already. I finally see these misfortunes. Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? I'm on it.
Yeah. It's a really fucked up thing to have to ask.
In position. Move behind me.
Yeah, so we don't have anything witty to say at the moment.
The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Oh yeah? Then we can keep this very interesting, yet very sad state of a story going. Alright. Anything behind us?
Adjusting for wind.
Now you can. Right on cue.
That's kind of annoying.
The target's weary.
These things tend to actually be a little bit hard to fight. Still.
What you deserve. Now you pay.
My bullets are one with the wind.
A perfect conduit. It's time.
Yeah, I just wish that would do just a bit more damage.
Outbound. I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Yeah. Yeah, I might want to move her. Although I guess the plan was to let her get corrupted. To make it seem like an accident. Like, she did just die of natural causes, right? She was sick. Because otherwise... even sadder.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do.
Yeah, probably better than abandoning her.
I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Ambi leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Yeah, let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I can wait.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And is this like an ability that is supposed to make sense in the context of this universe?
But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Yeah, why would I be offended? That's not...
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
Yeah, you don't dump somebody just because they have some issues that they can't do anything about, and causes them to experience some very bad things. No parallels to anything else, and, you know, interpersonal relationships at all.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
Yeah, I wonder why. No, it's kind of a curse. Definitely doesn't seem like a gift.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Explain that one.
Thank you. Really.
I mean, maybe if you could change the future, that would certainly be a gift. Or at least help people cope with the trauma about to happen? Because otherwise it just sounds like torture. Like a living hell. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go with the fact that she's been living in hell. Literally tortured by the images of people dying and being maimed. The fuck is that a gift, Belle? What the hell?
Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. According to the previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
Interesting stash house, but yeah, sure. Yeah, I need to go there, but I saw this. So, we're definitely getting the cash first. Cache? Cash? Whatever. Yeah, I'll take it. Found it. The vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around first. Actually, that seems like a really bad spot. I mean, if Hollow Raiders came in there and saw that the vending machine had anything in it, or just wanted to steal the money out of it, or strip it for parts, it seems like a bad place. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Another vending machine?
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for.
In a minute. Might have to grab, well, basically nothing, but still. Anyway, there must be other vending machines nearby. Okay. Off topic. Well, on topic, but not reading the text. Aristona tea? Because, okay, if the original text in Chinese is the same, that's hilarious. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe they're going off. I mean, they're definitely going off Arizona tea. But, yeah, good pull. I enjoy that. Now, do they have the half and half, the Arnold Palmer? Because that one's really good. It's all really good. The fact that it's still like 99 cents is amazing. Hey, one of the CEOs that's not going to get Mario partied. Anyway. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings. What could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you, thoroughly. Still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
I mean, it's a motel. So, there are probably a lot of vending machines.
This vending machine looks a little suspicious, too.
It looks different.
I have a feeling it might be inside this one.
Let's see. Chewy coffee. Like Chewbacca chewy? Or like you could chew on it chewy? What's the other one? Nope. Nope, can't read that at all. But it's buy one, get one free. Proxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine, in front of us. Yeah, no, nobody's gonna die, so probably not. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine, and still find nothing. Just as you're about to give up, you kick the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Convenient. Ooh, wow, Master Proxy. So this is how it's done. Through violence or percussive maintenance. I like that one. Percussive maintenance. Hit shit till something good happens. Your league's ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Okay. Apparently Hugo's here. Immediately getting hit by all of them. Bringer's notebook. Bringer's notebook. Old and worn looking. It seems to have a lot of locations and interests of interest marked down.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger and for some time until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. Yeah, we kind of heard that.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
Yeah, but you look as smarmy as ever, so, you know.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned phantom thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird phantom thief can show.
That sorta makes sense.
Does it? They could easily be lying.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
Bullshit, you're literally thieves.
We need your ability.
It's in the title.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate.
Oh god, you're gonna go into a big thing here,
We
aren't
all
you?
know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth.
You're not Robin Hood.
People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
Okay. You make a fair point in a compelling argument. The fact that you're wearing 3 rings, a watch, and whatever the gold shit is all over you. Half a jacket for some reason? And her whole goth aesthetic that probably cost a literal fortune. You could distribute a little of your own.
Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Maybe. I actually have to make a decision here. Let's see. So, you claim to be Robin Hood-esque, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, but have yet to disclose who you qualify as the poor you're distributing wealth to. So, are you giving to orphanages, refugees, disaster relief victims? Are you going to the hospitals and paying for people's injuries and illnesses? Or are you just stealing from other rich, smarmy assholes and spreading the pain around instead of the wealth? I mean, I don't exactly disapprove of sticking it to the rich and powerful, but I just don't like him. I mean, I like the character, I just think he's a smarmy asshole. I disagree.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking.
Okay, then steal some money and give it to some poor people, to some people in need, to some people that are suffering and don't have the means to take care of whatever situation they're in, to bring them to a position where they're no longer in need of your assistance. Or just keep robbing rich people with big displays for fun.
However, Aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu.
Yeah, okay, that one does that's kind of bad.
We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do.
Hey, I like those pompous housekeepers. They're my friends. Sort of. They pay me.
And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal.
Are you, like, extorting me here? Because I need that?
We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
The enemy of my enemy, I suppose.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Yeah, just so he can snarl at you again?
He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right?
Oh, I did kick your ass last time, didn't I?
Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Oh, but Miyabi's super strong.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Caesar's always useful.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Fancy collectible. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
That's very cute, thank you.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
That was kind of a lot. A lot happened. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others returned to the video store. Am I now playing as Hugo? Alright. I mean, he's well dressed. He just kind of peacocks with all the little things here and there. Little gold accents, and I do kind of wish he still had the scarf around his neck. I actually like that detail. Oh well. So who spends more time making their hair? Hugo with that braid? Or Vivian with her... Nah, it's Vivian. What the hell is all of that? Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Mr. Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery? That was my question. I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. I guess if you're going to steal from rich people, best to be around the rich people. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before... Oh, I'm just straight up playing as Hugo now. To do something else. Okay. Well, that dude doesn't look shady. Okay. He either has no money or he's filthy rich. There is no in between. I'm gonna go with filthy rich considering the shoes. With no socks. You know what? Where's your fucking man bun? Well, well. If it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course. I've also recommended your gallery to them, as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all of this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Of course you do. Of course you fucking do. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. These rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress in something more presentable this time. More presentable than that guy, huh? Find the well-dressed informant. Let's meet at Lumia Square. Well-dressed. Not him. Really? Actually, don't we know him? Isn't that the guy the proxies usually work with? Maybe different. Maybe he had blonde hair? I don't know. I actually kind of like your shirt, but definitely not you. Flip-flops? No. Is it just these three? That's gotta be this guy. When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin from the underworld ferryman? What? The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemies, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You already caused a scene at the auction. That robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case. Oh, good. That's gonna come up now. From before is linked to him too. Of course it is. Yeah, so that was all tied up with the insurance company, right? Huh? Insurance company? Organ trafficking? Under the same family? Rich people? This does all make sense. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Illegal or illicit? I wonder. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and sweeping everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. They do sound like rich people. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumors say that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. Okay. Sounds like, what, dictatorships in other countries? Did he by chance get poisoned or thrown out of a window? I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly and try to crack a stone with an egg. Folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as much more of a gamble. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Really, they're in bed with a cult too, go figure. Who knows what awful schemes they've been looking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't you know? Oh, don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine, good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? That's what I'm saying! Hi, sweetie. No, down, thank you. Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? How, if they're literally doing everything unchecked? If there are no checks and balances in place, and nobody's actually holding them accountable for their actions, what exactly is the responsibility of the other branches of government? Didn't say that. Didn't say that. Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among the evildoers. Really. But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly. So they just let it be. Yeah, agreed. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. That does sound a bit like anarchy, but yeah. Just like how creation requires destruction. Okay. Alright. You guys definitely spend too much time on the internet. This is an online discussion if I've ever seen one before. Jesus. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. Yeah, or an angsty teenager. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Who would turn down money? No one. Literally no one. It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Was there a reason for that discussion? Was there a reason Hugo overheard that? Is this going to change something in him? Or is that just for us, the viewing audience, the player base? Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Just a second. Yeah, why not? How long is the recording, actually? Let's see. Oh, it's only been an hour and 46 minutes. We can keep going for a bit longer. Arrogant man. I see two of them. You the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Is this because it's in the past? Okay.
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
Oh yeah, he's screwing you over.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
Oh really? Using that line back to back like this, huh?
Then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
Oh, good. More trauma backstory. Fuck.
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Uh-oh.
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Oh, right, he hates his family and they're all rich, horrible people. Well, that kind of goes hand in hand sometimes.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me.
Oh, damn.
I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Oh, damn. That wasn't creepy
Hugo?
laughter.
Well done.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top.
Ah, so you're really grooming them for the White House, huh?
Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
Yeah, really indoctrinating the kids young to be horrible, horrible people. Cool.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Oh, the usual place for the usual punishment, huh?
Father! Before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist.
Wait, was that... Did he just hit the kid?
This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he definitely hit the kid. So just child abuse now. Both mental and physical. We started talking to Zhu Yuan about organ trafficking, and it somehow got... Oh my god, so much worse from there. Holy shit. Yeah, you know what? That trauma probably does pop up out of nowhere sometimes.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories.
Yeah. Yeah, it tends to do that. It's called PTSD.
It won't be long. Soon.
Holy crap.
It'll all be over.
You killed your family, right? Because I get it. And Lycon has no right to complain. On the other side, after Hugo leaves, Proxy, you look like you have something to say. Really, we're just fucking glossing over that shit right now. We're just gonna come back to that trauma later, huh? Can I, like, get a second to take a breath and, like, relax? How about something funny? Can we get a joke? Where's Billy? I could really use Billy for a minute. About that chosen one. Well, truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. You arrive at Lumia Square with Vivian.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
Gotta look both ways.
Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to follow. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
What? I walked across the fucking
street. People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Just gonna stand here until we exhaust your dialogue.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Oh yeah, we done trauma dumping? Alright. I mean, it's genuinely fucking sad. Do you want, like, hot cocoa or a hug or something? A therapist? Like, oh my god, so much therapy. Like, you need a specialist dedicated to whatever the fuck is going on with your life. Damn.
Why do I only predict suffering?
The world hates you, I guess? I don't know.
If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe.
Yeah.
Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
That's good.
But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Yeah, I still don't get that one either.
Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Yeah, if we could not bring that up again.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
You deserve none. You're doing great.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self.
Wouldn't we all love that?
Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Got a very different vibe from Belle, but sure.
the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past.
I wonder why.
But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
What? He has heterochromia. Yeah. Why? The fuck? Alright, just call him a bastard. I mean, I agree, but I was more using it as a, pejorative? An insult? Not. Because he's literally not. Anyway.
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
Oh, so his life started by being sold into that family that treated him like that. Okay.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion.
But was he better off?
But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly.
That seems to be putting it mildly.
I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Lycon's betrayal?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
Understand if he was.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
I get the feeling the writers are trying to get us to think that Hugo is going to betray them or is hiding something really important from them. But he's probably just going to end up being a genuinely decent person, doing exactly what he claimed to be doing. Here's hoping. After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Anyways. Belle, you came home late today. I had a chat about life with a friend. Looks like you had a nice chat. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. I don't know if I would call it nice. I mean, pleasant to talk, not a pleasant subject. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Belle, Vivian has contacted us. That was fucking fast. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon, Ambi, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? Yeah, Vivian and the others will protect me. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember, Safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Yeah, we're gonna call that good for the moment. It's been about 2 hours. Alright. So let's see what the recording's at. Yeah, 2 hours, 6 minutes. So we will call that a part. We'll call that a recording. We'll see. Can I in or not? There we go. Journal. Okay, I did one. I did one. Shit, this is gonna take a while. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. That was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, quick recap. Let's see. Went to the Hollow. Ran into some friends. Vivian had a premonition about someone dying, who then immediately died. Her corpse was just there for a while. Because of insurance money. And everything that family did to her husband. That was a lot. Then Vivian's whole thing and how everybody treated her as a child. And all of the horrors of her life. And then Hugo did some things that seemed shady and backstabby, but hopefully aren't going to be. And then we got a glimpse of his past, which was, oh my god, apparently he killed somebody as a child and then got praised for it. And while everybody else got beaten. Okay, so, how do we weigh these emotional and physical, in Hugo's case, traumas against each other? Vivian's constant hell of seeing people die, in premonitions she can't do anything about, or Hugo literally getting physically and mentally tortured by his family to become a ruthless bastard. Fucking, I thought Belle and Wise's story was dark. Ambi's story was. This game is too colorful for all of the trauma. Like, I just want to fight ethereals. Fuck, damn. Alright. Yeah. Gonna process all of that. Call this apart. And the recording and just... I don't know, watch a comedy or something. God damn, man. See ya.